Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Now we have received certain queries from our students. Let's first resolve them. And in today's session, we'll be learning about the treatment of goodwill in case of retirement of a partner. But before that, there is one query which we have received from one of our students. The question says that there are three partners, A, B, and C, and they are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. A retires. Now, one of the partner, A is retiring from the firm, and B and C, that is the remaining partners, they will share future profits in the ratio of 2:1. So this is the old ratio and this is the new ratio between B and C. Now we have to calculate the gaining ratio. Now all of us know that the gaining ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. We can calculate gaining ratio only when the new share is greater than the old share. So gaining ratio is your new ratio minus old ratio. For B, the new ratio is 2/3. Old ratio for B is 3/9. So if I calculate the LCM is 9, it is numerator will be 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3/9. For C, the new ratio is 1/3. Old share was 2/9. So if I'll calculate, LCM is 9, then numerator would be 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1/9. So the gaining ratio between B and C will be 3:1. The gaining ratio between B and C is 3:1. Hope you have understood the solution of this problem. Now let's start the next concept, that is treatment of goodwill in case of retirement of a partner. Now in order to understand this concept, let's take an example. Let's say there are three partners, A, B, and C, and they were sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. This is the old profit sharing ratio among the existing partners. Now, goodwill is appearing in the books at the value of rupees 60,000. Now, see if this is written that goodwill is appearing in the books. Appearing in the books means that this is the purchase goodwill which is shown in the balance sheet on the asset side, and this goodwill is given in the books of account as rupees 60,000. Now we know that this purchase goodwill, according to your accounting standard 26, is to be written off at the time of reconstitution of the firm. Now since retirement of a partner is going to take place, let's say B is retiring, fine. B is retiring, that means reconstitution is being taking place. So we are going to write off the 60,000 goodwill from our books of account in the old profit sharing ratio. So the first entry which we are going to pass in our books of account will be A's capital account debited, A's capital account debited, B's capital account debited, C's capital account debited, to goodwill account, and this entry we are going to pass to write off the purchase goodwill from our books of account, that is from the asset side of our balance sheet, and this is to be written off in the old profit sharing ratio. In your old profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2:1. So A's capital account will be debited by 30,000, B's capital account debited by 20,000, and C's capital account debited by 10,000. To goodwill account 60,000. Fine. So this is the first entry which we are going to pass in case there is purchase goodwill shown on the asset side of our balance sheet. Now when B retires, Goodwill is to be valued at rupees 84,000. Now, if such is the language given, that goodwill is to be valued at, goodwill is to be valued at rupees 84,000. Now, valued at rupees 84,000 means that this is the value of self-generated goodwill at the time of reconstitution of the firm, that is at the time of retirement of the partner. जिस दिन बी रिटायर हो रहा है तो उस दिन गुडविल की वैल्यू मार्केट में सेल्फ जनरेटेड गुडविल it is 84,000. Yes, now the retiring partner is going to take his share of goodwill in the self-generated goodwill of the firm. And who is going to give this goodwill? The remaining partners, that is A and C, are going to give this goodwill to the retiring partner. Now the question arises, in which ratio? In the gaining ratio. Now, if in the question it's given that the remaining partners, that is A and C, have decided that they are going to share future profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1. Fine. That is, this is the new ratio. So, the first step for giving the accounting treatment of self-generated goodwill of the firm, let us first calculate the gaining ratio. And we know that gaining ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. So for A, new ratio is 2/3, old ratio is 3/6. So if I'll take the LCM, it's 6. 2 2s are 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1/6. And for C, the new ratio is 1/3 minus old ratio 1/6. 6, 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1/6. So the gaining ratio between A and C is 1:1. In this ratio, they are going to give the share of goodwill to the retiring partner, that is B. Now, we had seen that the self-generated goodwill of the firm, the value is given as rupees 84,000, and B's share of goodwill will be 84,000 into 2/6. So B's share of goodwill is 28,000, and this 28,000, who is going to give to B? A and C in their gaining ratio, which is equal. So we are going to pass the entry in our books of account, the second entry for giving the treatment of goodwill in case of retirement of a partner for self-generated goodwill. It will be A's capital account. A और C बेटा दे रहे हैं तो उनके कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट हो जाएंगे. A's कैपिटल अकाउंट, B's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू, should be C's कैपिटल अकाउंट टू B's कैपिटल अकाउंट. B को तो मिलेगा, B अपना शेयर गुडविल का लेके जाएगा, so his capital account will be credited. Now A and B's capital account will be debited equally in equal profit. The gaining ratio is equal, so A's capital account will be debited by 14,000, C's capital account will also be debited by 14,000, and your B's capital account will be credited by 28,000. So this is how the accounting treatment of goodwill is given at the time of retirement of a partner. Let's take another example. Now, again, 3 partners are there, A, B, and C, and the profit sharing ratio among them is given to us as 4:3:2. This is the old profit sharing ratio given among the old partners A, B, and C. 4:3:2. Now B retires. Fine. B retires and his capital, after making adjustment for reserves and gain or profit for revaluation, stands at rupees 1,39,200. Fine. That means this is B's capital after adjustment. B's capital after adjustment. And now we prepare capital accounts of the partners. Fine. We give the adjustment for undistributed profits, revaluation profits or losses. है ना? So after giving all the adjustments, B's capital, जो retiring partner है, उसको अपना कैपिटल लेके जाना है 1,39,200 का. That means this is the adjusted capital of B, which B is going to take this amount out of the business at the time of his retirement. Now, in the example, it's written that A and C, both of them agreed to pay rupees 1,50,000 in full settlement of the claim. In full settlement of the claim. And the claim was 1,39,000 and A and C has agreed to pay 1,50,000. So if I'll subtract 1,39,200 from 1,50,000, that is the adjusted capital from the amount which is being settled by the firm. So the difference is 20,800. There was a calculation error. It should be 10,800. Fine. Now, this is the value of the goodwill. This is the value of the goodwill which B is taking. Yes. Now, who is to give this goodwill? That is the remaining partners A and C. Again, the question arises in which ratio? Since both of them are gaining, so in gaining ratio. So if in the question it's given that you have to record the necessary journal entry for adjustment of goodwill if the new profit sharing ratio between A and C is 5:3. So obviously our next step is to calculate the gaining ratio. If in the question it's given that the new profit sharing ratio between A and C is 5:3. This is the new ratio. Fine. If it is given that it is 5:3, that means we have to calculate first the gaining ratio, because this goodwill is to be given in the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio is new ratio minus old ratio. For A, new ratio is 5/8 minus old ratio is 4/9. So if I'll calculate it, LCM is 72, 9 5s are 45 minus 32. Fine. So the difference is, let me write it over here, 72. It is 13/72. Fine. For B, if the new ratio is 3/8 minus old ratio, it was, for C, old ratio was 2/9. So if I'll calculate, it is 72, 9 3s are 27 minus 8 2s are 16. So if I solve it, I'm going to get 11 upon 72. So the gaining ratio between, let's write it over here, gaining ratio between A and C will be 13:11. Fine, gaining ratio between A and C will be 13:11. So this was the amount of goodwill, the share of goodwill which B is going to take. Obviously, it is to be given by A and C in their gaining ratio, that is 13:11. So the entry which we are going to pass in our books of account will be A's capital account debited, C's capital account debited to B's capital account. The amount would be, yes, the gaining ratio, that is 13:11. So A's capital account, if I'm going to calculate 10,800 into 13 upon the total is 24, I'm going to get the value as 5850. 5850. So A's capital account will be debited by 5,850. And then if I calculate the value of for C, fine. So the calculation is 10,800 into 11 upon 24, and this amount is going to be 4,950. So C's capital account will be debited by 4,950 and B's capital account will be credited by 10,800. This is how the treatment of goodwill is given, and this was the case of hidden goodwill, that how the hidden goodwill is treated at the time of retirement of a partner. I hope that all the cases of treatment of goodwill is clear to all of you. If you have any query, you can post it in the comment box and your query will be solved. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much.